Hello YouTube, today I will show you how to create a drop-down menu button in Visual Basic 2008. For this, I'm gonna use several of my images for two of our buttons. We are going to have an ordinary button and a button with an arrow. We are going to combine these two into one whole button. Okay, let's start Visual Studio and begin. Okay, click on File and select New Project. You can use even Windows Forms control library, class library, or just an ordinary Windows Forms application. If you're a beginner, I would recommend you to use Windows Forms application. I'll go with that. Let's name our project. Menu button. Okay. Now, first thing you want to do is to go to Toolbox and add two buttons. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's click and drag and select both of them. Go to Properties. Now, as back color, put transparent. Scroll down. As flat style, put flat. Under flat appearance, border size to 0. Checked back color to transparent. Mouse down back color transparent, and mouse over back color to transparent. Okay, now click on Project and go down to Properties. Click on Resources. Click on this arrow beside Add Resource. Select Add Existing File. Locate your images, select all of them, and add them to our project. Okay, let's do the bottom one first. First we need to check the size of our image. It's 73 by 24. So we're gonna put the bottom one size to 73 by 24. In this tutorial I'll be making open button. Now click on background image and select button. Click on OK. Now we have our button here. On button 2, we're gonna delete the text. Let's check the size of our images. It's 15 by 24. So let's put the size to 15 by 24. And background image to arrow. Click on OK. Okay, what you want to do next is to right click on button 2 and select bring to front. Now using your arrow keys, move it until they fit nice, so like one button. Okay, this looks okay. Now we need to code them to work like one. Let's do the bottom one first. Click on Properties and select Events, this lightning here. Scroll down and double click mouse down. Up here select mouse enter, mouse leave, and mouse up. Okay, on the mouse down type in button 1 dot background image equals my dot resources dot button click. Okay, press enter. Button 2 dot background image my dot resources dot arrow click. Okay, let's copy these two lines, Control plus C, and to paste Control plus V. Okay, on mouse enter button hover and arrow hover. On the mouse leave just button and just arrow, and on mouse up again hover and arrow hover. Okay, that's okay. Now let's go ahead and code button 2 again to Properties, Events, and double click mouse down, mouse enter, mouse leave, and mouse up. Let's paste the code again. Okay, on mouse down we're gonna use button arrow click. It has some differences. Mouse enter I'm gonna use button hover and arrow hover. On mouse sleeve, just button and arrow, and on mouse up, we're gonna use button hover and arrow hover again. Okay, now let's debug our project. Just a sec. Okay, as you can see now, our button works well. Those two buttons look like one button. Okay, the next thing we need to create is to add menu to our arrow. Go to Toolbox and select Context Menu Strip. Let's add item open as, for example, like this. Okay, let's double click our arrow and type the code dim point as point equals button 1 dot location. Press enter. Point dot y equals button 1 dot height plus, let's use 11 pixels. Context menu strip 1 dot show on form, on this form and on point location. Okay, let's debug our application now. Okay, if you click on this side, nothing happens, but if you click on arrow, you will get this menu pops up. Okay, that's all YouTube. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Download link for images in description. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching and goodbye.